The truth is that you'll sound more fluent when you speak American English if you ask yourself this question first. What am I trying to do in my life with my English? Are you an actor? Do you have the need to replicate the American accent exactly? If not, chances are that you speak English with an accent, and that's appealing. Not only is it appealing, when done correctly, it's really beautiful. I hear a lot of teachers teaching non-native English speakers to speak like an American by contracting and blending words, some of which would be better left uncontracted and unblended. They're teaching you to say words like would ya instead of would you, and could ya instead of could you, and gonna instead of going to, and I'm gonna instead of I'm going to, how'da instead of how to, and what do ya instead of what do you. I'm not trying to insult any of the teachers out there. I believe that all learning is good. And I think that it's important for you to know these things so that you'll be able to understand the people who do speak English that way. But that does not mean that you should speak the same way if you want to be understood and respected for your English. If you want to sound fluent, educated, and even intelligent. And by the way, not all Americans speak that way either. There are all kinds of Americans, and they speak all kinds of English. As a non-native English speaker, what are you trying to do with your English in your life? If you just want to speak with friends and family, it's okay if you use words like would ya and could ya. However, if you're improving your English to use it to advance in your career, to get a new job, to get a promotion, to move to another company in a higher position, you want to sound as fluent, as knowledgeable, as educated, and as intelligent as possible, right? Well, this is the way to sound more fluent, more educated, and more intelligent when speaking American English. If you are a non-native English speaker with an accent, so that people understand everything that you say and show you the respect that you deserve for your ideas and your expertise. Pronounce all of your T's like T's. Pronounce all of your letters at the end of each word, unless, of course, there's a silent letter. And pronounce most of your words as they're spelled. There are exceptions, of course. This is American English. Keep your contractions simple. Say it's for it is. Say there for they are. Say I'll for I will. When you pronounce all of your words clearly without blending them all together, native English speakers and others will understand you more easily. And you will sound like you have a command of the English language. So not only will you be understood, but you will also be respected for your English. When people can understand you easily and you're speaking clearly at a high level of fluency, native English speakers enjoy listening to you with your beautiful accent. They respect you for speaking English even better than many Americans speak English, and they give you the respect that you deserve for your contribution, for your knowledge, for your ideas, for your expertise. If I went to a doctor and the doctor said to me, I wrote this down because it's difficult for me to just speak that way. Hey, what's up? Why did you come here today? I'm going to order some tests. Would you wait here? The nurse will be right with you and tell you how to get to X-ray. Well, I would be confused because the speech would not match the authority that the doctor holds. And the doctor's decision to use that kind of English would cause me to question the doctor's decision-making in general, and consequently, the doctor's expertise. So I would find a new doctor. On the other hand, if the doctor said, "Hi, Rebecca, how are you today? I'm going to order some tests to see what's going on. The nurse will be with you momentarily to accompany you to the X-ray department. We'll follow up with you to discuss the results. That English would give me much more confidence in the doctor. That language would not cause me to question the doctor's expertise. I'm Rebecca Carlin. I'm a native English speaker from Connecticut in the United States. I'm an English coach, and the name of my business is Perfect Business English. I have an online course and one-on-one coaching program. In my course and coaching program, I help people to improve and refine their English in general, and I help them to speak in a more professional manner. I help people to increase their professionalism, their credibility, and their career success. If that sounds good to you, just go to www.perfectbusinessenglish.com. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to this channel. And please help me to help others by sharing the channel. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about in my videos. I'm here to help you, so let me know how I can help you, okay? The way I see it, you have an advantage as somebody who speaks American English with an accent. You have the advantage of speaking English in a way that sounds beautiful to someone like me, a native English speaker. As a non-native English speaker, I know that it's important to you to be able to speak like an American, but as a native English speaker in America, when I hear you speak English, it's not important for me to hear you speaking English exactly like an American. I love hearing you speak English with your unique and beautiful accent. As long as you're speaking clearly and as long as your English is grammatically correct, I find listening to you speak English to be interesting and even fun. When I hear non-native English speakers trying to speak English like an American, like the kind of American that does not speak English with precision, I don't want to offend anybody, but it sounds less fluent. And I know that that's not what you're looking for. I know that that's not your desired outcome. On the other hand, when I hear non-native English speakers speaking correctly, pronouncing all of their letters and not speaking the messier kind of English that some Americans speak, I'm impressed by their English, and I love hearing my language spoken so beautifully. People think that they want to speak English like an American, but there are many different ways that Americans speak English. The English that you speak has to match the path that you're on in your life. If you're on track to become a doctor or an attorney or any other type of professional, there are certain types of English that would not serve you well in your career. You want to earn trust and respect, and you must speak in a way that earns that trust and respect. There are people who say that people should not be judged for the way that they speak English. But the truth is that people are judged by the way they speak. A person's speech gives us information about that person, and we make decisions based on that information. If you want to improve your English, and if you want to speak the kind of English that's appropriate for your industry, don't copy just anyone. And that means don't copy just any English that you hear. Copy the English that is appropriate for your industry. Copy the type of English that will serve you well in your industry and in your life. So don't copy just anyone. Be careful who you copy. I recommend that my clients watch movies about attorneys because typically attorneys speak very well. Action movies, on the other hand, highlight characters that aren't exactly interested in focusing on their English. And they use all kinds of English that would not serve you particularly well if you were trying to uplift your image and uplift your life. So focus on speaking American English correctly, with precision. Your accent is one of the characteristics that makes you, you. I can't imagine Salma Hayek or Antonio Banderas without their accents. Can you? People want to know you. People want to see you improve, refine, and master the English language, and then speak it as you, unique, wonderful you, and the world will love you for it. You can do it. I know you can.